Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Sonoran Scale Studios. Today we're taking you to the desert and we're going to put the Axial Capra, aka the goat, to the test. We're going to find out, what does its name really mean? Does the goat mean it's a hill climbing machine? Or does it stand for the greatest of all time amongst the RTR rock crawling community? Let's find out. So the Axial Capra has quickly made its way into my top 3 favorite RCs to use, period, and it is making a serious argument for itself amongst all of the RC community for potentially being the greatest of all time, specifically the greatest of all time in the ready-to-run trail crawler category. I understand that it's got a higher price tag than some of its competition. It's also got an equal or lower price tag than some of its competition. The ones that it has a higher price tag than, I'm not knocking any of them. I own some of them. I think they're great. But the Capra, you are paying a little more, but believe me when I say you're going to get more performance for those dollars. It's not just money wasted. This thing performs awesome the way that it comes out of the box, and when you do just a few things to it, oh boy, it just becomes a whole different animal. It's wide, it's got high ground clearance, it's got excellent low speed control. The transmitter that's included is more than sufficient. It's more than anything that, you know, a novice user could need, and its adjustability is very good. You can adjust your throttle trim and your throttle dual rate way down, which will improve your low speed crawling. Downside of it might be it's not so much of a scale sense and so much of a scale feel as some other rigs that can look a lot more like a daily driver. Like, this doesn't look like a daily driver, but it does look like a scale rock crawler. So not necessarily something that you're going to see at the gas station, but you might see one full size on somebody's trailer at the gas station. So it's not that it isn't scale, it just doesn't have that daily driver scale look. And out of the box, it rides pretty high. It's got a high center of gravity, and it's really not necessary. It's got more than enough ground clearance with the body squatted a little lower. So it does have room for improvement, but the way that it comes out of the box, it's great. It's an awesome rig, and it's really, if it isn't the greatest of all time, it is a definite contender. Really, I haven't done a whole lot to this rig out of the box. What I have done so far is wheels and tires, which are pretty much standard on anything. Almost anybody and everybody changes wheels and tires out, even if it's nothing more than for personal preference and aesthetics. In this case, I'm running Pitbull Growler AT 1.9s, which I have reviewed, and that video is available on the channel. I'm also running alloy bead locks. Have added some skid plates down low, the belly skid plate and front and rear diff skid plates. Really, they add some nice weight down low in addition to some protection. And my personal preference, I changed out to some 40 weight shock oil in addition to adding those pen springs. And if you aren't familiar with that mod already, that video is available as well. A free or very close to free, cheap, easy modification that will lower the center of gravity really on any crawler, but it's an excellent modification on the Capra. The only other mod that I've done is, instead of running any foams, this is running some dollar store hair buns in the tires, so it gives it that nice squishy aggressive grip. I find it to be a perfect balance for the weight of this vehicle. But this Capra, I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it. I have a blast using it every time I use it, and the way that it came right out of the box would put a smile on anybody's face, from a novice to an expert, whether you've been in the hobby or just thinking about getting into the hobby, or you've been in the hobby for 20 years. Either way, the Capra is a great rig. You won't be disappointed. Get your hands on one today. Get out there, start crawling, enjoy some adventures, enjoy some nature, have some fun. The Capra, the GOAT, the greatest of all time in the RTR category for rock crawlers. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit subscribe before you leave and click on one of the other videos at the end of this one for more RC content. Thanks guys, until next time, take care.